The boy timed it perfectly and gave his little brother a gentle push. His brother rushed into the bakery and quietly grabbed some pastries. That was their breakfast for the day. After eating, they snuck into the supermarket. The boy spotted the telescope he'd been longing for, so he slipped it into his clothes when no one was looking and quietly slipped out the door. But just as he reached the exit, he suddenly remembered his brother was still inside, so he immediately turned back to find him. Unfortunately, he was caught red-handed by a store employee. In a panic, the boy vaulted over the railing and ran for his life. But when he got outside, he discovered his brother was gone. He searched from early morning until late night, but couldn't find any sign of his brother. When he got home, he found his brother asleep on the doorstep. It turned out his brother had waited too long and walked home alone. The moment the boy entered the house, he got busy because his mother said she had to go away on a trip and he had to take care of his brother alone. One day, he took his brother to the lake to play with a remote-controlled boat. But in a moment of inattention on the boy's part, his brother ran into the water to retrieve the boat. The boy panicked and shouted for his brother to come back. He found a tree branch, reached it out toward the water, and quickly pulled the small boat back, though he ended up completely soaked. When they got home, the first thing he did was prepare bathwater for his brother. Then, he turned to make dinner. But suddenly, a piercing scream came from the bathroom. The boy immediately rushed in and saw his brother's legs turn bright red from scalding hot water, crying in pain. It turned out the boy had been careless and filled the bathtub with nothing but hot water. He quickly soaked a towel in cold water and pressed it against his brother's legs to ease the pain. Thankfully, his brother only suffered minor burns. Day after day passed, but their mother never came home. They went to her workplace to look for her, but the staff told them she had already quit. So the boy left a note at the door telling his mother not to worry about them. With nowhere to go, they had to spend the night in an abandoned car. But the owner suddenly came back. The boy woke his sleeping brother, and they fled in panic, leaving their jackets behind in the car. That night they shivered in the cold wind. With no other options, the boy found his mother's ex-boyfriend. He didn't refuse to take care of the brothers, and he even prepared food for them. Not knowing how to repay him, the brothers quietly helped him wash his car. The man tried calling their mother, but no one answered. So the boy carried his brother on his back and set out to find their mother again. He never stopped believing she would come back. His persistence finally paid off. When they rushed back home, the lights inside were finally on. The brothers excitedly burst through the door and threw themselves into their mother's arms, but the boy quickly sensed something was wrong. Their mother was only busy showing off the new diamond ring on her hand. She didn't care at all about what they had been through. The next day, their mother enthusiastically played games with them, and the boy felt happy. But when he turned around, he saw a strange man in the house. He flew into a rage, rushed into the room, grabbed the man's clothes, and threw everything out. The man was furious, but their mother stopped the boy. In that moment, the boy finally understood that his mother had never truly loved him or his brother. Early the next morning, the boy packed all their belongings and woke his still sleeping brother. The two brothers got on a bus together and traveled over mountains